Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to this live broadcast. You are watching me live and direct on Facebook, on Twitter. You are watching me live on YouTube. This is live broadcast of 3rd of August 2020. This evening is going to be a bombshell. I want you to invite all your friends, One Nigeria people. Invite those who think that they own Nigeria. Invite those who are close to Gowon, who are close to Governor of Borno State, Governor Zulu, those who are close to T.Y. Danjuma. Invite all of them because this evening it is going to get very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And before I start this evening broadcast, you can see without wasting time, before I start, I want to do something. As we wait for others to join us, I want to dignify one Afano. You see, my attention has been drawn to one video that somebody did. And in that video, the person was talking against me that I went to gym to show my Moscow that Biafra agitation or agitator has become child play, baby something. And somebody forwarded the video to me. After watching the video, I just laughed so much. And I want to crave your indulgence. Those of you who don't understand Igbo language, please, I want to address this particular person with Igbo language, because I was listening to his video to show the level of ignorance in him, the level of illiteracy in him. He managed to travel to Japan. They say he is the president of Nigeria Association in Japan. So he managed to escape from Igbo land because he's an Igbo man. He managed to escape to Japan, where he have eaten Indomie and noodles. And he has grown so fat. And even when he is talking, to breathe has become a problem. He cannot even breathe normal. So he should be worried about having a very heart problem, a very heavy heart problem at the moment, because he is not looking healthy. So I want to address him. As I was watching his video, he started by saying he want to address me in English language because I may not understand Igbo. And according to what he was saying, he didn't even know where I come from. So for this reason, I am pleading with all of you who do not understand Igbo. This is a family matter. This is a kinsman matter. So let me address him very quickly with Igbo language. And I'm going to play the video. I want to make him popular this evening, because anybody that want to get popular, they will start attacking those of us. So I want to make him get popular in the negative. Now, he started the video. I will show him very, briefly, and he may be watching me now. So congratulations, you finally got my attention. You finally got that attention you are craving for, and I'm giving you the attention. I'm giving you a few minutes to make you popular now on my page today. First of all, before I address him, I want to play his video. I want to play his video so that you will understand the Afano I am talking about, and I'm going to address him in Igbo language.
Hello, my people. my fellow Igbo people. I'm making this video especially to my Igbo brothers and sisters. It's not about Biafra. It's all about my Igbo brothers and sisters. Ndị Igbo sị na rifeka ya tụọ ya aka ifedo amachie ya ọnụ. A na-ekwu merụ okenye anụ mee ụmụaka. Because it's very important. I want to point this thing out, and I want to speak a little bit of English for the person that I'm sending this message to get it right. So some of them jump into Biafra struggle to make their money, just to make money with Biafra struggle, mostly through the internet, because some of us don't know that they receive money, huge money from internet, like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and co. They pay them money according to people that is following them, according to numbers of people that is following them, commenting on their posts. So some people have seen Biafra struggle as an advantage of making money, and that makes them to turn Biafra struggle to child play. They make it a baby show, and it is very sad. I'm not against anybody making money from internet. No, I'm not against that. You can make your money from anywhere. But using Biafra name, turning it to look like what animals are doing, turning it to be joke, turning it to be play, is what I'm totally against. And sounding this warning direct to Mr. Simon Ekpa. Mr. Simon Ekpa, who is living in America, I think so. I've been following him. I know he's not serious about Biafra. He always bring news of what is happening in Nigeria, keep on bringing news without any solution. They keep on bringing news, talking bad about Nigeria to make our IPOB brothers happy, because that's what they want to hear. They only want to hear you talking bad about Nigeria, insulting Nigeria, abusing Nigeria. That's exactly what they want. And these people like Simon Ekpa and co understand this, and are using it against us. That's why I said I'm talking to Igbo people direct, Igbo youth, Igbo elders, all the Igbo people supporting this Biafra issue, mostly under IPOB. That the one I'm telling this to. The man called Simon Ekpa is into business with Biafra. He's not supporting Biafra. He doesn't even believe to be a Biafran. In his heart, he's speaking it in his mouth, but in his heart, he doesn't believe to be a Biafran. He's just supporting Biafra with only his mouth, not from his heart. He just doing everything he's doing to get many IPOB members on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Instagram, just to make his money. I'm seeing him, I know his mission, I know his vision, I know his direction, but I don't want to interrupt him. He can do whatever he likes, because that will not stop Biafra from coming, or what he's doing will not support anything, will not contribute anything for the coming of Biafra. But my anger here is, after watching his last video, where he is doing gymnastics. It's very good for somebody to build his body, it's very good to do gymnastics to help your body. But my anger there is the mouth that came out of his mouth when he was doing his... I'm not against his gymnastics, but saying that he is doing this gymnastics to challenge Hausa, Fulani, Janjaweed, as they used to call them. He's doing it for preparation of war, or preparation of fighting the Hausa people, or Hausa Fulani people. Is what I'm totally against. Because this type of people, this type of evil, satanic people, I call them demonic people, they want to instigate war in Igbo land, not in Biafra, I'm sorry to say. In Igbo land, their target is 5 eastern states, 5 Igbo states. That is their target. They want to, instigate war. They want to propagate war into our land. That's their main target. Because this young man called Simon Ekpa, this killing of his men can never come close to his tribe. Because nobody knows them. the herdsmen doesn't go to such unknown place. They are trying to push Igbo to war with their mouth. And they understand that these Hausa Fulanis don't know who is who. They don't reason. Once you say war, they will start war. The target is Igbos. Igbos is the target. Anambra, Imo, Abia, Enugu, and Ebonyi is their original target. And these people knows that these outside people don't know who is who. They don't care about life, and they go inside internet bragging, boasting, shouting war, preparation for war, only on gymnastic. Where is your gun, Simon Ekpa? Where is your bullet? Where is your armies?
Now, you see, now I am switching to Igbo. I am switching to Igbo language so that he will understand what I'm about to say. Nna, Igbo afọ anụ, Igbo afọ nsị, complete afọ nsị ka Igbo. Mụ nwa anyị na-ene anya ebe a, abụ m nwa afọ. Abụ m ezigbote nwa afọ. Nke izizi ịmahọda ebe m si wee pụta. Nke ịbụọ, jee jụọ ese onye m bugoro first ebe m si. Jee jụọ ese onye ị na-agwa okwu. Abụrụzi m ụmụazị. Ị pụtara ebe a isi na m nọ Amerịka. Nwanna, anọghị m Amerịka. Ihe na-enye gị nsogbu bụ afọ nsị, ịbụ afọ nsị, afọ anụ na-enye gị nsogbu. Ị ga-ebugoro ụzọ jegodu gbaa ọsọ, mee exercise so that ka ụbụrụ gị wee na-arụ ọrụ. Ụbụrụ gị rụchaa ọrụ, afọ ga-agbadatagodu iwee nwee ike ịza gị okwu. Because etu ị nọ kịta sọsọ nsị juru gị afọ. Biko ndị Igbo orugbo arụ because agwọ ya okwu small. Ihe juru gị afọ bụ nsị. Ị maghị ebe m nọ, ị maghị ebe m si, ị makwuo steeti. Ordinary ijegodo jụọ ajụjụ ebe ka onye a si, o kweghị gị because na ịbụ president ndị Nigeria Association na Japan. Isi Anambra, isi Nnewi ka isi. And nwanne gị nwoke gwa m yesterday that na ma atụpụrụ agụ ọnụ, mana mmadụ bịa send anụ m vidio a. Nenegide vidio asị mba na mgbachi onye nkịtị kịta na o buru ihe a na-aga because ọ ego ka ị na-achọ kịta ka ị ma ka a ga-esi kpanye gị ego n'ime na Simon Ekpa tak ka ndị Nigeria nye gị ego through the embassy there na Japan. So nwanna ị ga-ebugodo ụzọ ihe mere kịta, ihe demonstrate kịta bụ exactly ihe ndị Nigeria, ihe ji ma ndị Nigeria akwado apụta. Ihe ji ma ndị Nigeria ka ị mere kịta, ịkagodo ijegodo jejugodo ese ijuche ese ọfụma, ịkwadocha akwado iwee bịa ị at least ikwugodo ebe m sigodo. Ọ bụgodo na nke a ka ị nwetagodoro okwe na-edi, ọ bụgodo na ị nwetaghọ ebe m bi ebi, ị nwetagodo ebe m sigodo wee pụta. Ijucha ese before iwee nwee ịkwado ikike ịpụta ka imebe mata because onweghọ ma mbịa saba gị because onweghị ebe ọ na-amụ na gị. Ọ bụghọ na ihe ego akpatara akpata ka ọ na-amụ na gị, ka ọ bụ na good looking ka ọ na-amụ na gị. Ihe ibu complete afọ nsị and without apology. So ị ga-ebugodo ụzọ jee mee training. Imecha training, afọ ga-agbanata iwe je cheki heart gị because etu ị na-ekwu okwu a kịta ị na-ebriti, ị naghị ebriti ọfụma, ị naghị ebriti ọfụma. Ọ na etu ị na-ekwu okwu ị na-ekwu okwu ka onye na-anwụ anwụ. Ọkwa aka ka m na-enyere gị ihe asị nwanne mmadụ. Ị naghị ekwu okwu ọfụma. Jegodu ka ị cheki onwe gị na Japan ahụ ị nọ, cheki ya ma ịnwụbago anwụba because ihe ị nọ kịta abụrụ ndụ ka edo ihe a. Imecha ihe ahụ edesina na Nigeria, edesina gị ga-enweta na Nigeria, ibigodo ụzọ si na m anaghị ewepụta solution. Aga m ewepụta solution inye onye solution gịnị? Ọ solution ihe a na-ekwu ihe gbasara ndị Nigeria ka m ga-ewepụta solution ya nye gị. Solution ya bụ Biafra. Ka ọ ka iwere foo ọkwa onye Nigeria, o si na m na-ebupụta Nigeria problem, na m na-ebupụta problem Nigeria kọbịa nkọcha na ihe ndị Igbo chọrọ ịnụ nkọcha mma ha ewepụta solution ka i wee fu. That is the etu ndị Nigeria si ekwu okwu. Okwuchekwa n'ihe ahụ okwu ọmakwa ebe m si wee pụta, ọmaha onye mbụ, ọmaha ebe m bi ebi, ordinary country m bi ọmakwuhozi ka iwe ọkwa ihe a bụ itiboribo, complete itiboribo. Ịpụta ese m na ịchọ ime m adreesị na English na ịchọghọ na soda ka m wee nụ ya, ọ na-ekwu ọ ka na-ekwu ọsịkwa dat na ebe m si wee bịa na ndị Fulani amaghị ya, na ihe nchọ ime bụ imebi ya n'Igbo because na m isi ha n'Igbo wee pụta, na ebe m si wee bịa na nweghị ọdị in fact na ndị Fulani amaghị ebe m si wee na anyị nwasef ọkwa ka i wee fụọ ọkwa ha nwa na-eme na-ebute isi ndị mba mmiri. O chere na mba onye mba mmiri, ọkwa ha nwa na-ebute isi ndị mba mmiri na isi ndị Igbo ndị Biafra kụkodo ọnụ. Ifuko si debe ahịa dat na ebe anyị si bịa, ebe m si bịa abụghọ dị onweghị ihe eji ahụ ekpọrọ indirectly ya o were aghụghọ na-agwa ndị mba mmiri na ndị Igbo enweghị ihe ha ji ndị mba mmiri wee kpọrọ. Ịghọtago? So ọkọ wee were isi na isi kụkodo ọnụ. Ọ nọrọkwa n'enu ya na kpọọ the 5 steeti ise enwere na n'Igbo. N'ihe anyị chọrọ ime bụ na ihe ndị be anyị according to him ndị mba mmiri chọrọ ime bụ ibute agha na n'Igbo because na ndị Fulani anaghị egbu ndị be anyị. Nna ebe a ka m fujuru anya, onweghị mmadụ aga hapụ na Nigeria. Unu afụghị ihe spirit Nigeria, onye bụ ụbụrụ Nigeria. Ihe a bụ complete, onye abụ a disgrace to ndị Igbo. Honestly, ndị Igbo onweghị onye Igbo imetụrụ aka today kpichim. Onweghị onye Igbo ọbụla imetụrụ aka kpichim today ụbụrụ ya pụta. Onye Igbo kwuo okwu, onye bụ onye Igbo kwuo okwu, ịma anọ ụbụrụ na-ekwu okwu. Weda ma onye ahụ agụrụ akwụkwọ ma onye ahụ agụghị akwụkwọ. Okwu onye Igbo, udo ọbụla ọ bụ onye Igbo ọ pụta ha anakwuo okwu, ị ga-ama na onye a bụ onye Igbo. Mana onye nke a ọ bụrụkwa na onye Nnewi, ọ bụrụkwa onye ndị Nnewi gbara sens na-agba sens na mkpọ pụta na-akọgheri wute afọ anụ a ifele ekwu ya ọpụta na ọkọba ọ bụrụ ọchọchọ onye ọ ga-akọ na Biafra struggle ọ bụrụ Simon Ekpa. Nna bikonu amaghazi ya ihe niile o kwuru nọ ya jegodo ụlọ masị ya ọfụma, ọlụcha mathematics ya o wee bute another video. Ọ bụ na video a meritie ihe m ga-aza nzabịa ya ejego m elu ezigbote taa, mana ihe nchọ egwu ya kịta bụ azịza m n'ihe niile o kwuru bụ na ihe bụbu nwanna afọ nsị na afọ anụ ka ịbụ ijecha rụcha ọrụ na ahụ gị wee pụta mechaa ụbụrụ gị kpocha ya ekpocha because onweghị ebe ọ na onweghị mụ na-aga ha nwee mewa gọọmenti ibugodubu iti bọrịbọ kara aka. Amaghị m na ị gakwa secondary school sef nke iji aga primary ka ọ bụ ya. So ị ga-ejegoro ịkwadocha akwado iwee bịa. First of all, I will not, for those who do not understand Igbo, I will not go into explaining what I have said so far because this is issue of kinsmen. This is issue of kinsmen. Somebody say no okpoko, complete okpoko. So onye ma onye obu, gwa ya na mazago video ahụ mere na mazagi ya na nsị ya na ihe ọbụ bụ afọ nsị na afọ anụ. Ya jee lụọ ọlụ na arụ ya, ọlụcha ọlụ na arụ ya, ya jee estre check ya ma heart ya ọ dịkwa okay because I am more concerned na ka o si eku ume mgbe ọ na-ekwu okwu a. I am more concerned ka o si eku ume because ihe akịta abụrụzi ndị ka ọ dị. So because nke anyị nwa bụ onye mechegodo anyị ga na-echekwa echiche ọma so ka ọ ghara ịnwụ n'oge maka ihe a na-afụ kịta ọbụrụ ezigbote ndụ ka ọ dị ya. So onye mara ya jee kọrọ ya akụkọ a. Welcome this evening as I start this mind-blowing broadcast this evening. It is going to be a bombshell. It is going to be a bombshell because I have issues with my system this evening. So the people that are going to interpret what I am about to play will be interpreting it. I will play this audio. After the audio, I will now make a call to somebody who is going to interpret what the audio is talking about, what the people are saying, what they have said. We are going to interpret them and let people understand what is going on. So, first of all, I want to play this audio, and then after that, I will make a call before we start. Pay attention, very, very important. Pay attention, very, very important. Very, very important. My translator, if you are watching me right now, please pay attention so that you don't miss. I'm not expecting you to interpret everything, you know, but I'm expecting that at least you give us the main thing, what the person was saying, you know. But before I play this video, or before I play this audio, I want you to listen to Zulu first. I want you to listen to Zulu. Let us see what Zulu have to say.
Let me also echo my previous position with respect to the level of insurgency in Borno State. I had earlier said that there is no doubt that the gravity of the insurgency cannot be compared with what has happened between 2011 to 2015 and from 2015 to date. Yes, it's true. The president has done well. But the most important thing is that what that need for us to also set the right thing. There is a sabotage in the system that will not allow the insurgency to get. The president has to know this very important truth. When he came to Maiduguri a few months ago, I said so. Because between the year 2011 to 2015, at the time, almost about 22 local government areas are under the insurgency. Out of the 4 main roads or 5 main roads that we have in Borno State that are leading to Maiduguri, only one is functional. There is a sea change. The line of demarcation is very distant and cannot be crossed. But notwithstanding, there's one very important question that we need to address. Why is that the insurgency is not ending? There is a sabotage in the system. And therefore, there's need for the president to examine the current security situation in the region with a view to resolving it.
So, on behalf of all our colleagues, I want to assure you and the good people of Borno that we are in this together. We wanted to come yesterday, but unfortunately, challenges of flying delayed us to today. And we were here last year, I think September, where the governor was very enthusiastic about both the gains that have been made by our competent and hard-working security agencies and other vigilante groups that have been supporting this for decades, for over a decade. And he equally described the changing tactics of the enemy. So, it's not yet over, but we can see the silver lining on the horizon.
Now, you heard Zulu, the governor of Borno State, alleging there is sabotage in the military, in the security agency. Now, before I start, please, this my friend who want to translate what is going to happen here. Pay attention, very, very important. Pay attention, very, very important. Pay attention, very, 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 very important.
Safana, Jibia, da Musa, da farko dai suna na ci kursa. Come on, continue to lift.
One moment.
Musa da dai sauran local government wai ni ke sa ku wannan ta'addanci me yasa kuke yi ku kuma ba ku tsoron Allah ne ko ya kuke ta wannan aikata wannan ta'asa ha mu da yana kace ganin mu na
Please, I have to pause and start again afresh.
Da farko dai suna na ci kursani shin wai ku annan mutane da kuke ta wannan ta'addanci a yankunan Katsina ba tsare Safana Jibiya dan Musa da dai sauran local government wai ni ke sa ku wannan ta'addanci me yasa kuke yi ku kuma ba ku tsoron Allah ne ko ya kuke ta wannan aikata wannan ta'asa
ha mu da yana kace ganin mu na mutane ne wa'anda dai kai bai waye ba sannan kuma da zaran gwamnati ta shigo mu ta nuna mu shawar za ta ba mu goyon baya kai abin nan ma da kace gani ba mu kaɗai ke yin shi ba saboda in ka tsaya ka diba
to da wa ake yin shi
da gwamnati ake yin shi
to wace gwamnati ke ba ku goyon baya cikin yin wannan lamarin
a cikin wannan jirage da ake tutturawa cikin daji kana ganin jirage da helicopter zina ta hiya zina ta a lokacin da za mu jirgi ya taho sai mu daga cikin duwatsu ko mu hau ishe sama sai su je a lokacin da za su je din nan za ku ga sun yi ƙasa in sun tahi to nan za su je mu kayan aiki sai su koma to mu kuma idan muka ɗauki kayan aiki a ji wata muna ba gwamnati naira miliyan 28,000 to dalilin da yasa kenan muke aikata wannan abu mu dai masu maganin mu suke ba mu kayan aiki sannan kuma talakawa kamar yadda kashe yankin Batsari Katsina Jibiya dan Musa ina ne to duk da sa hannun mu ake wannan aiki da sa hannun gwamnati
to kenan ita gwamnati ta koya muku baya kuma tana dawowa bayan waje tana nuna cewa tana yaƙa ku
dama abun da ta nuna wa mu kenan ta sha mu cewa za mu yi aiki iya aiki ba za a kashe mu ba sannan kuma ba za a ɗauki mummunan mataki a kan mu ba har sai in mun ga cewar gwamnati ta ga dama ta daina kai mu sannan kuma sannan tashi za ta zanna da
Who is calling me in the middle of this broadcast? Why are you calling me?
Come on, tell me.
This person calling me, I'm going to post your number and I'll allow everybody to call you. What is your problem? What is your problem?
Hello.
What is your problem? Why are you calling me? Don't you know I'm online?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
Don't call my number again, ever. Don't ever call my number again. Thank you. How can somebody just begin to call me when he see that I am playing very important? And finally, he succeeded in interrupting this.
Da farko dai suna na ci kursani shin wai ku annan mutane da kuke ta wannan ta'addanci a yankunan Katsina ba tsare Safana Jibiya dan Musa da dai sauran local government wai ni ke sa ku wannan ta'addanci me yasa kuke yi ku kuma ba ku tsoron Allah ne ko ya kuke ta wannan aikata wannan ta'asa
ta mu da kace ganin mu na mutane ne wa'anda dai kai bai waye ba saboda in ka tsaya ka diba
to da wa ake yi
da gwamnati ake yin shi.
To wace gwamnati ke ba ku goyon baya cikin yin wannan lamarin?
A cikin wannan jirage da ake tutturawa cikin daji, kana ganin jirage da helicopter zina ta hiya zina ta a lokacin da za mu jirgi ya taho sai mu daga cikin duwatsu ko mu hau ishe sama sai su je a lokacin da za su je din nan za ku ga sun yi ƙasa in sun tahi. Wata muna ba gwamnati naira miliyan 28,000. To dalilin da yasa kenan muke aikata wannan abu mu dai masu maganin mu suke ba mu kayan aiki sannan kuma talaka kamar yadda kashe yankin Batsari Katsina Jibe dan Musa ina ne to duk da sa hannun mu ake wannan aiki da sa hannun gwamnati.
To kenan ita gwamnati ta koya muku baya kuma tana dawowa bayan waje tana nuna cewa tana yaƙa ku.
Dama abun da ta nuna wa mu kenan ta sha mu cewa za mu yi aiki iya aiki ba za a kashe mu ba sannan kuma ba za a ɗauki mummunan mataki a kan mu ba har sai in mun ga cewar gwamnati ta ga dama ta daina kai mu kayan yaƙi sannan tashi za ta zanna da mu da biya mu bukatun mu yanda muke so.
To ku misali waɗanne irin bukatu ne kuke so waɗanda suka sahu kuke aikata wannan ta'asa?
Yawa da farko dai gwamnati ta sha mana mai ga baki ta yi mu makarantu a cikin garin mu irin ƙauyukan mu karkaran mu za mu dinga koyar da yaran mu sannan gwamnati kuma ba ta ɗauki alƙawalin cewa wannan makarantu da ta yi ba za ta ci gaba da koyar da yaran mu sai dai kawai ta yi mamu wajen malaba ne a Hausawa su ga cewar makarantar shi aka to nan wurin laɓewa ne ta mu.
To wato malaba ce aka muku wanda idan an kawo muku samame ku zo nan ku laɓe.
Dama akwai wata ranar Laraba da aka shiga daji aka shawo mu dama muna da informomi cikin gari suka kira mu suka shato mu san ta yanda za mu yi wa shine sai muka baro shan kan daji. Muka dawo nan cikin gari muka dawo karkaran mu muka zanna shine nan muka laɓe muna ganin su suna wucewa.
Kuna ganin suna wucewa amma ku ba ku hito ku nuna cewa za ku kai masa farmaki ba.
In muka sha za mu kai masa farmaki kaga ai za mu bata lagon da suka shirya. Amma idan suka je suka hito suka yan halban suka hito kaga sai a ce sun yi aiki bayan kuma ba wanda suka kashe ke ba wanda suka gani.
To wai misali shin dama da ake cewa ana shiga daji ana yaƙa ana kashe sannan kuma ana anso bindigu daga gare ku da sauran dai wasu makamantan irin wa'annan abubuwan shin dama ashe duk ƙarya ce ake yi?
Gaskiya duk wanda ya ce maka an shiga daji an yaƙe su ko wa'annan mutane masu wannan aiki an yaƙe su gaskiya ƙarya ne.
To wato misali kuna nihin cewa ita gwamnati shin iya yaƙa kuke ba tai ko koyi ne ba tai?
Gaskiya gwamnati a yanzu dai tsarin da muke shiki muna da bindigu da kake gani muna da bindiga mai tafiya kilomita 50 sannan muna da silba duk buru ba mota soja in ta zo muka halbe ta sai ta kama ta sannan kuma sojojin da ake turawa ba su iya yaƙi ba ba su san takon yaƙi ba mu muna ganin su ta sun wuce mu sun ba da baya mu halbe shi mu toya mota sannan mu ɗauki motoshin su.
To yanzu misali abinda nake so in ma tambaya a kai. Malaɓar cikin daji. Shin ita wannan malaɓai kuka shirya ta da kan ko ita ma gwamnati ta shirya muku?
Akwai wani samfali wanda gwamnati ta bamu idan ka taka shi zai kai taki 35,000. To shi ne muka yayyanka kowace riga sai muka yayyanka sai aka yi rumfa. Ko da zowa gari muka yi kirinafi a ciki za mu sa su a ciki muna da freezer muna da komai na jin daɗin rayuwa. Wanda komai za ka ci daɗi amma dai matsalan ɗaya ba ka gidanka ba ka ƙauyenka.
To misali, to matan da kuke kama kuna tafiya da su. Me zai hana ku ba kama mata ku rika kama maza kawai?
To ai ka san ƙungiyoyin ma kala-kala ne. Akwai ƙungiyar ni kumanda mai yan taki. Akwai ƙungiyar janti mai yara. To su wa'annan yaran suna idan suka hito to ka san idan babba ya je gungi in karami ya zo to duk abin da ya sai ya hada da shi. Mu a matsayin gaskiya majalisar mu ko in ce maka kungiya ta ba mu kama mata. Kuma mai kuɗin ma ba za mu kama mai karamin kuɗi ba saboda mun san in muka kama shi mun talauta shi sai dai mu kama wanda za a kai miliyoyi mu dai mai aiki da shi. Baka je akwai wani malami ba wanda aka ce an kama mu ma'aikata sun je sai an so shi. To sannan kuma suka shaya mamu. Za su je su an so shi muka sheto kar su je mamu da kayan yaƙi kar su sai mamu da bakon ido amma za mu kawo shi bakin karkara sai su zo su tafi da shi sai a ce su suka yaƙo shi.
To yanzu abin misali shin wata mafita kake gani kai kana so ka tuba ne ko ka tuba ko ba ka da niyyar tuba ko misali kana so ka nuna ma duniya cewa kuna so a zo a sasanta da ku ne domin a zanna lafiya.
Gaskiya ka san Aisha mutum bai san ranar da zai mutu ba kuma bai san ranar da wani abu zai same shi ba. A dukkan al'amura wa'anda muke shiki yanzu gaskiya muna son a zanna lahiya. Mu talakoki ne bindigu ne suka sa muka koma masu kuɗi. Muna so a zanna lahiya mu zo cikin gari mu sai magi mu sai kalwa mu sai kuli. da sauransu duk komai mu saye kuma sannan a je a yau noma a tashi karkara ta kare ji kiwo hankali kwashe kowa na kan kowa ta'addan shi da ba mai ɗorewa ba ne mun yi bakin wanda muka yi kuma muna roƙon Allah ya hema mu.
To misali yanzu wani irin fata kake yi ma talakawa waɗanda kuka kwantata ma kuka zalunta?
Shi ne muke roƙon alfarma gare su ta Allah do annabi duk abin da ya faru su yi haƙuri kuma kuskure ne muka aikata.
To kana ga zai sake faruwa ko ba zai sake faruwa ba in an sasanta da ku?
Insha Allah in dai aka sasanta aka zanna lahiya ni da kake gani na nan a cikin dajin yin duk wata ita ba wadda kake gani dan ubansu in na sa kaina sai na tare shegiya. Ina cikin mai goyon baya 100% a zanna lahiya kowa ya je ya zumunci lahiya lau da ƴan uwan shi kowa da kowa in wannan taushe kuma insha Allah ba za a koma irin wannan abun ba.
Madalla muna fatan Allah ya sa kai ma ka jawo in suka mai da ka shiru Allah ya sa kai ma ka jawo in su Allah ya shirye da su ku daina wannan aiki.
Insha Allah saboda gaskiya wannan abun ya zo gargara ni kaina abun ya ishe ni. Ana ce mashi na huta. Wallahi garin nan ba garin da muke jin daɗin haraka kamar wannan garin amma saboda wannan abun wallahi ni kaina tsoron shigowa nake ina tunanin za a yi mani wani abu. Amma saboda haka
wato kun san kun cuci yan garin ki
wallahi tallahi haraka nake da haka ran da kake gani mun daga musu akwai wani gari da muka je nake gaya maka rana ɗaya sai da muka kashe wajen mutum 25
ya sunan garin
akwai wani gari banda na huta idan ka kama hanya kai arewa mu sunan garin ma wai kai kudu
daga ina kudu kasai kenan
yawwa kasai kai wannan mun shi masu uwa da yawa
subhanallah. Now, you have all listened to that. I am going to, of course, I know what they say, you know, not all. I know what they say, and I'm going to call our interpreter that is going to tell you what the people were discussing. The issue here is that my system has some issues, so I could not bring in the interpreter at the same time that I am making the broadcast simultaneously. So that is not possible at the moment. Now, I am calling somebody who is going to tell you what they say before I come with my exposition. When we say Nigeria government are sponsoring them, you don't know. Now you know. Now you know. I am also telling the governor of Borno State that the military have planned to assassinate him. And if he like, he take it serious. If he like, he think it is a Biafra talk. You understand? So now, I will call the person that will interpret what they, or explain what they say. Okay, no answer. I have to try the number again. I have to try the number again. If you are watching me, my translator, please, can you pick the call? It is me calling you. Can you on your WhatsApp, if you are watching this program, can you please on your WhatsApp? I can see you typing. I can see that you are typing. I can see that you are typing. Can you answer? If you are not available, I can switch to the second translator. who is also waiting standby. We don't need to delay at all because, there's a lot of things I need to talk about this evening. We don't need to delay at all. You are typing, just tell me that yes, I can call and I will put the call through again. Oh my God. He said if I can play it again. Okay. Let me play it again. And then the translator just said that if I need to play it again, so I have to play this thing again. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect it at all. I have to play it because it is very, very important. It is very, very important. I have to play it again.
Shin wai ku annan mutane da kuke ta wannan ta'addanci a yankunan Katsina ba tsare Safana, Jibiya, Dan Musa da dai sauran local government wai ni ke sa ku wannan ta'addanci? Me yasa kuke yi ku kuma ba ku tsoron Allah ne ko ya kuke ta wannan aikata wannan ta'asa?
Ta mu dai da kake ganin mu na mutane ne wa'anda dai kai bai waye ba. Sannan kuma da zaran gwamnati ta shigo mu ta nuna mu shawar za ta goya mu goyon baya. Kai abin nan ma da kake gani ba mu kaɗai ke yin shi ba. Saboda in ka tsaya ka diba.
To da wa ake yin shi?
Da gwamnati ake yin shi.
To.
Okay, some people say we can use the standby. Yes. Please, the standby, are you available? Our standby, we have the list of our standby translators are very long. Let us go to our second translator. Yes, our second translator. Our second translator. Here we go. Our second translator, are you watching? Did you watch up to the end of that audio? Did you watch up to the end of that audio? Let us call you now. Our standby translator. Here we go. I hope you are on WhatsApp. Yes, you are. I am giving a call to you now. Okay, this our first one say he can translate, but let us try the second one. Okay, the second translator is not available. Let us go back again to the first translator and let's see how we can go further.
Hello.
Yes, thank you for joining me. You don't need to say your name. You don't need to say your name. Thank you for joining me. You are going to explain to us. You don't need to translate word by word because I'm not playing the audio now. What you have listened, you are going to tell us the, in brief, what exactly this person was talking about.
Okay. From what I heard, two people are in conversation.
Yes.
The other person was asking why the Fulani man was responding. And the other person was asking the Fulani man, why is it that there is problem, you are causing attack and killing people and everything all over in Kasina? Because they mentioned Kasina.
Okay.
And the response the Fulani man was saying was, they are doing it, it's not only them, that even the government know about it.
Okay.
So, in a nutshell, that's what he was telling him from where you stopped.
Okay. That the government, so you want me, okay, yeah. Okay, let me play. In fact, since you are available now, this is very, very important. This is very, very important, and this is what you just listened right now, because you said you went to shower and you didn't listen to the voice. So I am going to play the voice again. I'm going to play the voice again to know whether, let me see whether it can go simultaneously. One moment.
All right.
Okay, the voice is playing, but the volume is too low. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put you off and then play the voice again from the beginning to the end. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. So just hang on there. Thank you. Yes, this has been the challenge I have, trying to put this audio, to my system like I normally do, but that has become so abortive. Everything I've done to do it, it has been played so so abortive. So I have to do it this way. Now we start. Please, you people must have patience. This is very, 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 very important. Very important. This is the most important audio ever. The issue of Nigeria is concerned.
What your interests are.
Da farko dai suna na Tukur Sani. Shin wai ku annan mutane da kuke ta wannan ta'addanci a yankunan Katsina ba tsare Safana, Jibiya, Dan Musa da dai sauran local government, wai ni ke sa ku wannan ta'addanci? Me yasa kuke yi ku kuma ba ku tsoron Allah ne ko ya kuke ta wannan aikata wannan ta'asa?
Ta, mu dai da kake ganin mu na mutane ne wa'anda dai kai bai waye ba. Sannan kuma da zaran gwamnati ta shigo mu ta nuna mu shawar za ta baya mu goyon baya. Kai abin nan ma dai da kake gani ba mu kaɗai ke yin shi ba. Saboda in ka tsaya ka diba.
To da wa ake yin shi?
Da gwamnati ake yin shi.
To wace gwamnati ke ba ku goyon baya cikin yin wannan lamarin?
A cikin wannan jirage da ake tutturawa cikin daji, kana ganin jirage da helicopter suna tahiya suna ta bababa. A lokacin da za mu jirgi ya taho sai mu daga cikin duwatsu ko mu hau ishe sama sai su jeho. A lokacin da za su jeho din nan, za ku ga sun yi ƙasa yin sun tahi. To nan za su jeho mu kayan aiki sai su koma. To mu kuma idan muka ɗauki kayan aiki, a ji wata muna ba gwamnati naira miliyan 28,000. To dalilin da yasa kenan muke aikata wannan abu, mu dai masu maganin mu suke ba mu kayan aiki. Sannan kuma talakawa kamar yadda kashe yankin Batsari, Katsina, Jibiya, Dan Musa, ina ne. To duk da sa hannun mu ake wannan aiki da sa hannun gwamnati.
To kenan ita gwamnati ta koya muku baya kuma tana dawowa bayan waje tana nuna cewa tana yaƙa ku.
Dama abun da ta nuna wa mu kenan ta sha mu cewa za mu yi aiki iya aiki ba za a kashe mu ba sannan kuma ba za a ɗauki mummunan mataki a kan mu ba har sai in mun ga cewar gwamnati ta ga dama ta daina kai mu kayan yaƙi sannan tashi za ta zanna da mu da biya mu bukatun mu yanda muke so.
To ku misali waɗanda irin bukatu ne kuke so waɗanda suka san kuke aikata wannan ta'asa?
Yawa da farko dai gwamnati ta shafa mana mai ga baki ta yi mu makarantu a cikin garin mu irin ƙauyukan mu karkaran mu za mu dinga koyar da yaran mu sannan gwamnati kuma ba ta ɗauki alƙawalin cewa wannan makarantu ba ta yi ba za ta ci gaba da koyar da yaran mu sai dai kawai ta yi mamu wajen malaba ne a Hausawa su ga cewar makarantar shi aka to nan wurin laɓewa ne ta mu.
To wato malaba ce aka muku wanda idan an kawo muku samame ku zo nan ku laɓe.
Dama akwai wata ranar Laraba da aka shiga daji aka shawo mu dama muna da informomi cikin gari suka kira mu suka shato mu san ta yanda za mu yi shi ne sai muka baro shankar kan daji. Muka dawo nan cikin gari muka dawo karkaran mu muka zanna shine nan muka laɓe muna ganin su suna wucewa.
Kuna ganin suna wucewa amma ku ba ku hito ku nuna cewa za ku kai masa farmaki ba.
In muka sha za mu kai masa farmaki kaga ai za mu bata lagon da suka shirya. Amma idan suka je suka hito suka yan halban su suka hito kaga sai a ce sun yi aiki bayan kuma ba wanda suka kashe ke ba wanda suka gani.
To wai misali shin dama da ake cewa ana shiga daji ana yaƙa ana kashe sannan kuma ana anso bindigu daga gare ku da sauran dai wasu makamantan irin wa'annan abubuwan shin dama a shi duk ƙarya ce ake yi?
Gaskiya duk wanda ya ce maka an shiga daji an yaƙe su ko ko wa'annan mutane masu wannan aiki an yaƙe su gaskiya ƙarya ne.
To wato misali kuna nihin cewa ita gwamnati shin iya yaƙa kuke ba tai ko koyi ne ba tai?
Gaskiya gwamnati a yanzu dai tsarin da muke ciki muna da bindigu da kake gani muna da bindiga mai tafiya kilomita 60 sannan muna da silba duk buru ba mota soja in ta zo muka halbe ta sai ta kama ta sannan kuma sojojin da ake tada baya mu halbe shi mu toya mota sannan mu dauki motoshin su.
To yanzu misali abinda nake so in ma tambaya a kai malaƙa cikin daji shin ita wannan malakai kuka shirya ta da kan ko ita ma gwamnati ta shirya muku?
Akwai wani samfali wanda gwamnati ta bamu idan ka taka shi zai kai taki 35,000. To shi ne muka yayyanka kowace riga sai muka yayyanka sai aka yi rufa. Ko da zowa gari muka yi kidnapping a ciki za mu sa su a ciki muna da freezer muna da komai na jin daɗin rayuwa wanda komai za ka ci daɗi amma dai matsalan ɗaya ba ka gidanka ba ka ƙauyenka.
To misali to matan da kuke kama kuna tafiya da su. Me zai hana ku ba kama mata ku rika kama maza kawai?
To ai ka san ƙungiyoyin ma kala-kala ne. Akwai ƙungiyar ni kumanda mai yan taki. Akwai ƙungiyar janti mai yara. To su wa'annan yaran suna idan suka hito to ka san idan babba ya je gungi in ƙarami ya zo to duk abin da ya suka sai ya haɗa da shi. Mu a matsayin gaskiya majalisar mu ko in ce maka kungiya ta ba mu kama mata kuma mai kuɗin ma ba za mu kama mai ƙaramin kuɗi ba saboda mun san in muka kama shi mun talauta shi sai dai mu kama wanda za a kai miliyoyi mu dai mai aiki da shi baka ji akwai wani malami ba wanda aka ce an kama mu ma'aikata sun je sai an so shi to wannan malamin da muka kama ba wani ma'aikata su suka ba mu shi hannu da hannu sannan kuma suka sha mamu za su je su an so shi muka sha to kar su je mamu da kayan yaƙi kar su sai mamu da bakon ido amma za mu kawo shi bakin karkara sai su zo su tafi da shi sai a ce su suka yaƙo shi.
To yanzu abin misali shin wace mafita kake gani kai kana so ka tuba ne ko ka tuba ko ba ka da niyyar tuba ko misali kana so ka nuna ma duniya cewa kuna so a zo a sasanta da ku ne domin a zanna lafiya.
Gaskiya ka san Aisha mutum bai san ranar da zai mutu ba kuma bai san ranar da wani abu zai same shi ba. A dukkan al'amura waɗanda muke shiki yanzu gaskiya muna son a zanna lafiya. Mu talakoki ne bindigu ne suka sa muka koma masu kuɗi. Muna so a zanna lafiya mu zo cikin gari mu sai magi mu sai kalwa mu sai kuli. Da sauransu duk komai mu saye kuma sannan a je a yau noma a tashi karkara ta kare ji kiwo hankali kwashe kowa na kan kowa. Ta'addan shi da ba mai ɗorewa ba ne mun yi bakin wanda muka yi kuma muna roƙon Allah ya hema mu.
To misali yanzu wani irin fata kake yi ma talakawa waɗanda kuka kwantata ma kuka zalunta?
Shi ne muke roƙon alfarma gare su ta Allah do annabi duk abin da ya faru su yi haƙuri kuma kuskure ne muka aikata.
To kana ga zai sake faruwa ko ba zai sake faruwa ba an sasanta da.
Insha Allah in dai aka sasanta aka zanna lahiya ni da kake gani nan a cikin dajin duk wata ita ba wadda kake gani dan ubansu in na sa kaina sai na tare shegiya. Ina cikin mai goyon baya 100% a zanna lahiya. Kowa ya je ya zumunci lahiya lau da ƴan uwan shi. Kowa da kowa in wannan taushe kuma insha Allah ba za a koma irin wannan abun ba.
Madalla muna fatan Allah ya sa kai ma ka jawo su kamar yadda ka shiru. Allah ya sa kai ma ka jawo ƴan Allah ya shiryar da su ku daina wannan aiki.
Insha Allah saboda gaskiya wannan abun ya zo gargara ni kaina abun ya ishe ni. Nan tun yaushe nake son in sai guru ban sami inda zan sai guru ba. Akwai wani ƙauye can idan ka balo gurin kayo nan yamma waya gabas ana ce mashi na huta. Wallahi garin nan ba garin da muke jin daɗin haraka kamar wannan garin amma saboda wannan abun wallahi ni kana tsoron shigowa nake ina tunanin za a yi mani wani abu amma saboda haka
da kun san kun cuci yan gari
wallahi tallahi haraka nake duk da haka ran da kake gani mun daga musu akwai wani gari da muka je nake ga maka rana ɗaya sai da muka kashe wajen mutum 25
ya sunan garin
akwai wani gari banda na huta idan ka kama hanya kai arewa mu sunan garin ma wai kai kudu
daga ina kudu ka sai kenan
yawwa ka sai kai wannan mun shi masu uwa da yawa
subhanallah
You see, now I believe this our brother have listened to it now, and like you know, because of the length, and I cannot be breaking it like people are asking. As you pause and let him translate, it is going to be very difficult with the way the system I'm using to do this. It's going to be very difficult for me to do at the same time. So if I stop it and then go back, to call him, when I call back again, it starts from the beginning. So it's going to be very difficult. Now let us hear him, what he has to tell us. Yes, good evening again. Please, can you raise your voice a little bit so that people can understand and hear you clearly?
Okay, I can.
Yes, now yes.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Now you've listened to the audio. Can you explain to us what we were talking about? Thank you.
All right. When he was talking, I was writing. I was picking the responses.
Okay.
Of what he was responding, because there was somebody asking him and he's responding.
Yes.
And from what I understand, the response is what is more important, not the questions.
Exactly.
But I will tell you the response.
Exactly.
Like I said earlier, he said they stay in the bush, and while they were in the bush, that sometimes you see. I'm continuing from where I stopped earlier.
Yes, continue.
Okay. While they were in the bush, that sometimes you see helicopters are coming into the bush, and those helicopters are sent by the government to supply them with what? With arms. So the helicopter, there's the way the helicopter will come and they will drop closely to the ground and they will drop the arms for them and went back. So that every month is an agreement between them and government that every month they give them 28 million. They remit 28 million to government. That is what they remit every month.
Okay.
So, yeah. And government promised them that they will be protected, that nothing is going to happen to them. That no matter what happens, nothing is going to happen to them. That they'll be protected. And they promised them that they will provide schools for them so that they will send their children to school in their locality. Then
did he talk about the security?
Hello?
Did he talk about the security personnel coming to shoot the trees instead of shooting them?
Yes, he talked about that. He said the security personnel, that the armies that are sent to come and attack them,
yeah,
that all they are sending armies that are not qualified, that even them, the Fulanis in the bushes, they are even more qualified, they are well trained than even the armies that are sent to come and attack them.
Okay.
So even when the army come, they were not able, they don't even succeed in dealing with them. That they will say that army have done this, army has killed them, and all this, that is a lie.
Yes.
That nothing has happened to them. That nothing is happening to them. They were highly protected, and they have an informant that anytime if they are sending armies to go to the village to attack them, they will inform them, then they will run back to their settlement. You know, the Fulani people live in the bush,
yes,
in their buka. So they will go back to their settlement and sit down quietly, as innocent as they don't know what is happening. Then they'll be watching the army men passing. And by the time they get to the bush, they will not see anybody to attack, because they have already informed them that army are coming.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Any other thing you want?
Yeah.
Any other what? Okay.
And he said the guns that were supplied to them, the gun can go as far as 60 kilometers.
Thank you very
They are
much.
sophisticated. They are sophisticated weapons.
Yes.
But even the Nigerian army don't have that type of gun.
Probably they are talking about rocket,
Yeah.
because he don't know what is rocket. He don't know what is rocket, so he will say it's a gun.
And according to him, they engage in kidnapping.
Yes.
And them in their group, they don't kidnap women. They kidnap men, and they don't kidnap just men. They kidnap rich people. Where they will get money. That there's nothing they will do with women or small children. They kidnap rich people and get money from them.
All right.
So this guy at the end is someone that is a repentant, and somebody is a repentant attacker. At the end, the questionnaire was asking him, so what is your take on this now? He said that he wants peace. He doesn't want all of these things to continue. That if government will agree that all these things should stop, it will stop. Even him, he wants peace. That right now, there's one village they used to go to and attack people. That any day they go to that village, they kill more than 25 people. And they know him in that village. Now, he cannot even go there. And before this all incidents, that is where they used to go and enjoy their life. Now he can't go there to enjoy his life because the people knew him as one of the people that are coming to attack them.
Okay.
And that's where he mentioned that the government give them tent, trampoline, where they produce their tent. And in this their tent, they provide for them every necessary things they want. They have fridge, they have TV, they enjoy their life, they make sure they live their life comfortable. That all this support they have been given to them by the government. So,
all right.
I think that is it.
I think this is enough. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to play another video, so you can just stay. Let me play it. It is not up to 1 minute. Just pay attention.
Okay.
You're gonna be hearing this one.
And remember, Nigeria breeds criminals. Listen.
Don tsakanina da Allah ni wallahi wai a ce sojoji za a tura daji wasu za a fahimta bari ko wallahi ban bari tsakanina da Allah amma saboda na yi niyyar dai kawai na san dai kullu nafsu zai katal mawdi shi dai kawai mai banda shi wallahi ga irin wajen da Musa ta gadin ban yi ba ban san za a yi ba zo ana nema na a ce ko an yi sulhi ba za a sulhunta da ni ba wallahi tallahi da ban bari haɗin mutu wallahi ne ga muku don gaje inda nake zanne wallahi ba ka tun da ya kama
Sorry, I'm not getting this one clearly.
So you're not getting it clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, one moment. Okay,
it's not clear on my side, yes.
Okay, 1 moment. Let me take this very close so you will listen to it. Or can I? Okay, 1 moment. 1 moment. Are you there? Hello? Are you there? Okay, right now I have removed you from the speaker. Can you hear me? Okay, now I have removed you from the speaker. So after that, I will put you on the speaker again. But now I think you can hear the voice very well when I start playing it.
tsakanina da Allah ni wallahi wai a ce sojoji za a tura daji wasu za su fahimta bari ko wallahi ban bari tsakanina da Allah amma saboda na yi niyyar dai kawai na san dai kullu nafsu zai katal mautu shi dai kawai ya mai banda shi wallahi ga irin wajen musa ta gadin ban yi ba ban san za a yi ba zuwa na nema na ce ko an yi sulhi ba za a sulhunta da ni ba wallahi tallahi da ban bari haɗin mutu wallahi da gaya muku don gaje inda nake zanne wallahi ba katin da ya kama wace ya kama ni ga hannu ko ni na ta son Allah ya ɓadda mai yan banga rana su je su isko ni wurin kamo ni su gani ubanma ne za su iskuwa suna kallo na kana ga lalle in ka rike ni kana yi hadi ne amma ni ko bala in rike ni yana yi hadi ka shi kuma an yadda da ka kare mutuncin ka kare kanka in ka ga za a cuto.
One moment. Yes. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, did you hear what he said?
I'm hearing him, but not clearly. It's like there's noise in the background.
There is noise in the background.
There's noise in the background. I'm not getting.
Okay, can I log you off and then play it and then call you back again?
Okay.
All right. One moment. This is serious. This is serious.
Don tsakanina da Allah ni wallahi wai a ce sojoji za a tura daji wasu za su fahimta bari ko wallahi ban bari tsakanina da Allah amma saboda na yi niyyar dai kawai na san dai kullu nafsu zai katal mautu shi dai kawai ya mai banda shi wallahi ga irin wajen musa ta gadin ban yi ba ban san za a yi ba zuwa na nema na a ce ko an yi sulhi ba za a sulhunta da ni ba wallahi tallahi da ban bari haɗin mutu wallahi ni gaya muku don gaje inda nake zanne wallahi ba katin da ya kama ni wace a kamo ni ga hannu ko ni na ta son Allah ya ɓadda mai yan banga rana su je su isko ni wurin kamo ni su gani ubanma ne za su iskuwa suna kallo na kana ga lalle in ka rike ni kana yi hadi ne amma ni ko bala in da rike ni yana yi hadi ka shi kuma an yadda da ka kare mutuncin ka kare kanka in ka ga za a cuto.
Now let me put call through to you. Let us see and hear what you have to say.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I got what he said.
All right. Can you go ahead, please?
What he's saying is that wallahi, that is, he's swearing that they will send armies to come and arrest him, that they cannot arrest him.
Okay.
And he's not stopping. That no any army can arrest him. That's what he's telling the congregation.
Okay, so is he saying it as in that he's invisible, or is it because he has some government backing? What was the language? What was the language? The body language of what he's saying. Is he saying it in the context that he's untouchable because of the charm or because of the magic, or is it because he has some power somewhere that people are backing him or something?
He didn't mention either of the above, but from the first conversation, I want to believe that he's saying it because they have the backing of the government, and also they use charm also.
Yes. But at least, connecting it with the first conversation you're listening to, does it suggest that it is because he's just hoping on the arms or the charms, or he's hoping on the fact that they are being sponsored by the government and they are remitting money to the government as well?
Yeah, in the last conversation, he didn't mention whether they are remitting money to the government. All he was just saying is that the army, that no any army can come to the bush and arrest him. Exactly. That he has not seen any army that can arrest him. If he's talking with this kind of boast and confidence,
yes,
it means they have support from the government.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have done a very wonderful job. If there is need to revisit this thing, I'm going to send the audios to you so you can listen to them ahead of time.
Yes.
I will do that. I will do that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And stay around and let us finish this.
All right.
All right, thank you. Yes, now you have had the translation, and this is live and direct. So if you think there is something he don't explain or that he made a mistake, of course, most of you understand the language. There are key issues here. Remember, our claim has been that the government is sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. And the agenda is not just for the terrorists to give money to them. They are also using the terrorists to make their own money from the government. And when they make their own money, they remit back some percentage to the government of that particular state. So the governor is involved. And the main agenda here is beyond what we are hearing now. The main agenda here is taking over the entire Nigeria. First of all, the northern Nigeria, they want to take over the entire north. They want to kill all Hausa, all those who are indigenous people in Hausa land, in northern Nigeria. They are killing them. They want to kill all of them to bring their Fulanization of Nigeria. Now, I want to let you know this. The agenda works like this. For those of you who know what happened in Kwara State, the history and the story of Afonja. Afonja betrayed his own people. And after betraying his own people for Fulani, the Fulani killed him. The same Fulani killed him. This history has always repeated itself when it comes to Fulani. Anybody that helped Fulani to conquer a place, they will end up killing him. They will end up using him as example to the people they have conquered. Now, I want to relate this to what happens during the Biafra War. During the Biafra War, what happened? During the Biafra War, we all know the role Gowon and T.Y. Danjuma played, killing millions of Biafrans. We know the role they played to defend Nigeria. And that's why I said today, I have a very big question to ask them. We know the role they played in saving Nigeria as one. Evil role Gowon played. Today, the history that happened in Kwara State about Afonja is repeating in their life. Afonja was killed after betraying his own people. Today, Gowon and T.Y. Danjuma are paying the price. Of course, they may not be paying the price directly, but their people are paying the price. And guess what? Both of them will be alive. Our prayer is that they will be alive to see Biafra. Now, I want to, before I go further, I want to play one thing to you. One moment. I want you to watch this.
Yes, the battle between the NPA, that's the ministry, as well as Captain Osa Okundo over the maritime security. Hasif is a maritime.
What security is my so Captain Osa? What security is he provided? He charges each vessel that goes into the water $2,500. Then after that, $1,500 every day. He doesn't pay back that money to the federal government. He makes $17 million from that vessel, from that activity. Who are with nobody?
Amechi accusing somebody, whoever the person is, of $17 million every year, and he doesn't remit the money to the government of Nigeria. Now, do you know where the money go? Do you know where the money go to? The money go to crime, sponsoring terrorism, sponsoring crime, sponsoring attack. Now, I want you to listen.
So, as Minister for Transport, I said, no, we can provide that security. $195 million approved by the federal government to a company that is training Nigerians that will take over the water. Then the company, the side saying, no, they want to do it. Again, our personal interest must override national interest. Captain said, no, I don't want to discuss that. Let's move.
Our personal interest override national interest. Exactly. That was the reason why he signed loan and ceded Nigeria's sovereignty to China. Over personal interest. Overriding the Nigeria interest. Listen to him.
Yes, I say, no, they want to do it. Again, our personal interest must override national interest. Captain said, no, I don't want to discuss that. Let's move.
But what are your plans for the security?
If you I also said that the family had already contract of $495 million.
To take care of that?
Yeah, exactly. And then he says, no, I must do it. I don't know what kind of country we belong to. So every day, we are ranking, if you say Captain is doing it, okay. So we are ranking number 1 in the world in terms of insecurity in the maritime sector. Number 1.
Are you hearing it? Nigeria is ranked number 1 in the world in terms of maritime insecurity. Have you all know, do you know about this one? Nigeria is number 1 in the world in maritime insecurity. And of course, the media is not talking about it. No. It is only Boko Haram and bandits. You don't even know what is going on in maritime industry. The maritime sector, Nigeria is number 1 in the whole world, in the whole wide world. Insecurity in maritime, Nigeria is number 1 in the whole world. That is terrorism number 3, in maritime number 1. Do you know about this one? You don't know. A lot of things you don't know. Now, and all this insecurity are being sponsored by the same government officials.
1. When we came here, was number 3. Now we're number 1 in the world.
Okay. Did you hear that? He said that before they came in, they were in number 7. Nigeria was in number 7 before Buhari and his people came in 2015. I didn't say it too. Listen to him.
I don't know what kind of country we belong to. So every day, we are ranking, if you say Captain is doing it, okay. So we are ranking number 1 in the world in terms of insecurity in the maritime sector. Number 1. When we came here, was number 3. Now we are number 1 in the world.
Did he say he's number 3 or number 7? I had number 7. Let us go back again to make sure which number were Nigeria before they came in. He said it. Let us make sure.
Now we are number 1 in the world. Okay, I'm sure. When we came here, was number 3. When we came here, was number 3. When we came here, was number 3. Number 1. When we came here, was number 3.
Well, I would say that he said before we came here, we are number 7. We are number 7. Now we are number 1 in the world. But if it was number 3, he said, well, that's okay. Remember, it is not about terrorism. Remember, the insecurity in maritime industry, it is not about terrorism. So don't misunderstand it. There is no misconception here. So don't think that what he says is number 3 or number 7. Wherever it is, they were number 3. Let us agree. He said number 3, and now they are number 1. Now listen.
Now they're number 1 in the world. Okay, I'm sure they must appreciate you ask that question. Now, the second aspect, we are ranking number 1 in the world in insecurity, is the fact that we are notorious as a country in the whole of Gulf of Guinea. 80% of the crime in the Gulf of Guinea is committed in Nigerian water.
Are you hearing that? You people don't know this one, oh. This is in the water. In the water. In the water. In the water. It is not in Sambisa forest. Somebody say number 14. Anyway, whatever it is, they were not number 1 when they came in, but now they were number 1. I had 7, and then when you listen to it, is as if it was number 2, number 3. So now, you heard it, Nigeria is number 1. So, who is behind the insecurity in maritime? The government official, the government itself. And that is why Amechi said, sometimes our personal interests override our national interest. That is exactly it. Personal interest overriding national interest. And this is the reason why we are wanting Biafra. This is the reason why we are wanting Biafra. We don't want to be part of country that the government officials sponsor crime. We don't want to be part of country that the government officials sponsor terrorism. We don't want to be part of government that the criminals, the terrorists remit $28 million naira every month to the state where they are operating and kidnapping people. We don't want to be part of country like that. Now, I want you to listen to this. Because remember, I just, diverted into Amechi. Now, let us continue and forge ahead. So now, you all know the role Gowon and Tiwa Danjuma played. And today, like I said, I have a very big question to them. And I was telling you about the history of Afonja. What Afonja did. I was telling you that history. Today, you know how Afonja ended. They killed him. Now, immediately after Gowon has done everything, after Gowon did everything he did for Nigeria, the betrayal started from here. Now watch.
Invasion in 1972, I took them together, the show, and they gave very good coverage. I appreciate this very much. And with regard to the black peoples all over the world, I think
sir, we heard that there had been an overthrow. Have you heard this?
I've seen the various Reuters reports. Yes. Look, I've got no comments to make at this stage, okay? You are going to continue attending this meeting? All right, you can go ahead if you want. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
He's laughing. The laugh he's laughing is not from his stomach. You see, the laugh he laughed here was never from his stomach. It was never from his mind. It is a laugh of somebody that have just failed woefully. The betrayal of Gowon started right from this place. He was in this meeting and they overthrew him. After everything he did for Nigeria, the downfall of Gowon started from here. Now, let us continue watching. Remember the story of Afonja? I have just used it as an example.
General, will you lead the conference?
Yes, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Well, honestly, it's just if I believe, we'll wait and see what happens.
So, Nigeria disgraced him while he was in international stage representing Nigeria. They cut him into pieces. They disgraced him. That was the number one blow. They gave him uppercut. They gave him uppercut from international stage. That is what a betrayer go through. When you betray your people, thinking you are fighting for one justice or the other, your end will never be good. So Nigeria sent him and he was there representing them. They gave him uppercut from behind. And here He is smiling. He was not comfortable. He was smiling, thinking, trying to console himself. And they paid him, and he is paying the biggest price he is going to pay. The people of all the middle belt that supported them, they are paying the price today. The biggest killing is happening in his place. Now, let us watch the end. Now, you have what? Have you seen the one? Did you see the one? Okay. Today, this same man you saw, this same man you just watch now, this same man, this same man you watch now, look at what the man said now. Look at what the man is saying today. After how many years? This is what he has come to say. Gowon calls for prayer on people against peace of Nigeria. Look at Gowon. Look at Gowon at old age. After killing millions and millions of Biafra, trying to save one Nigeria failed him. One Nigeria failed him. Today, will Gowon look at what Nigeria has become and said, this is the country I killed million Biafra to keep together. God is going to die like from leg to mouth. He's going to die one piece, like bit by bit. Gowon will die bit by bit. He will die until only the mouth will be moving before he will finally give up the ghost. That is the way God wants to make him die. So, today, will he look at the country he killed millions of Biafrans, starved millions of children to keep together? Today it is prayer. I say, anybody that is calling for prayer for Nigeria is demonic. Anybody that is calling for prayer for Nigeria, that person is demonic. Is demonic. Is not the person is not of God. You see, the person is demonic. In fact, even when I listen to the news of Kaduna, they say Kaduna Christian whatever call for prayer. It is demonic for Kaduna, for Christians in Kaduna to call for prayer is completely demonic. That is, it has gone beyond Christianity. That is not what Christianity is all about. Kaduna Christians, people in southern Kaduna, even any place in Nigeria calling for prayer, they are demonic. They are not Christians. They have taken Christianity for a ride for a very long time. And it is time people begin to talk about it. It is demonic for people to call for prayer in Nigeria. For how many years? It is a crime. It is demonic for any Christian to come and say, you want to rise up and pray for Nigeria. After killing and murdering and annihilating ethnic group, you are waking up every day, say, you must pray. It is ignorant. In fact, ignorant is just giving you a... It is demonic. Demonic. You are possessed with the satanic spirit. In fact, you are possessed with the wicked satanic spirit. If you rise up to say, come and pray for Nigeria, you are wicked. You are demon. You are more than demon. For you as a Christian in Nigeria today, you wake up and say, come and pray. You are demonic. What kind of... what kind of peace are you looking for? What kind of... Nigeria is already at war. If you don't know it now. For this Alphonse that is saying Simon Ekpa is calling people to come and bring war. Nigeria, the Alphonse in Japan don't know that Nigeria is already at war. You think when Biafra carry arm, before you know Nigeria is at war? Nigeria is already at war. It is either you believe it or not. Nigeria is already at war. In fact, no place today that they are fighting war, that the number of people being killed on daily basis in Nigeria is Syria. People are not being killed in millions, or in hundreds, or in thousands. In Nigeria on daily basis, people are being killed by terrorists sponsored by the government. You see, you listen to the one just said now that they went to a village and wiped out 25 people, and that village, they recognized him, and he can't go back to the village. because they know him. You see, they are killing on behalf of the government so that the government will get more money and they sponsor them and they get more money. In addition, by extension, continue Usman Danfodio conquering of Nigeria. Now, you have watched Gowon. Gowon is the one now saying you want prayer. What a shame. He is going to die bit by bit. Now, after this, I want to show you Danjuma. I want to show you Danjuma. Now, this is T.Y. Danjuma. Do you know what Nigeria promised him? Do you know what Nigeria did to T.Y. Danjuma? They gave him Chief of Army Staff. And he was receiving, T.Y. Danjuma was receiving salute from London. He went to London, they welcomed him. They gave him a military welcome in London. Now watch, 1976. Go on. The person you are looking at now is a T.Y. Danjuma, sorry. Now, that was T.Y. Danjuma. In 1976, he visited London. They welcomed him. He was serving his masters after betraying his people, the Middle Belt, to fight against Biafra. After participating in killing millions of Biafra. And you know what? He went to London, they welcomed him, they give him a royal welcome. They saluted him and saluted him. And after that, he got oil wells. Oil wells. He became rich through the oil in Biafra. Because that was part of what they used to compensate him. You see? After that, do you know that T.Y. Danjuma is one of the richest men in Nigeria today? The oil money. He owned oil wells in Biafra land. But today, they are revoking his license. The Fulani people he fought for, they are revoking his license. They are revoking his business license. And today, he is crying. Today, he is crying. This is him today. This is T.Y. Danjuma today.
Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria.
You see, They promised you, Chief of Army Staff, to kill Biafrans so that Nigeria will be one. You killed Biafrans. You participated in planning the starvation of Biafra. You killed them. They gave you Chief of Staff, Chief of Army Staff. You traveled to London like you are going to toilet. They gave you oil well. Today, you are not happy. Today, you are the one telling us ethnic cleansing. Today, you are the one telling us they collude with the military. Shame on you. They collude with the military. Shame on you. Did you see today? Did you see today, 2020, Ojukwu saw it in 1967. Ojukwu saw it. Ojukwu saw 2020 in 1967. But because of greed for power, because of greed for money, because of greed for self-interest, overriding national interest, your self-interest override your people interest, the interest of the middle belt where you come from. Today, you are running from pillar to pole. They revoked your license. They are attacking your company. Very soon, they will strip you off your oil well. T.Y. Danjuma, that is what Fulani do. That is how they do. Today, they cannot just come directly and kill you. No. They are going to crumble your economy, your money, your wealth, everything you have. They will be attacking it. They will be crumbling it until you are nobody. That is what they do. And the one that is remaining, we, the Biafra, are going to crush it. Whether you like it or not. It is, this time around, it is either Fulani kill you or the disintegration of Nigeria kill you. Either two. What must happen? Either the Fulani kill you as they are already overrunning your community, and what you can do is to come here and stand shamelessly and talk. Telling Nigeria about how Nigeria has failed, about how the military has failed. You that killed Biafrans to save one Nigeria, your people in the middle belt are paying the biggest price today. Your people. And if you come from where we come from, honestly, we would have outcasted you. You will be an outcast. We don't take nonsense. We don't take nonsense. We will chase you out of your place. Nobody will do what you have done and continue to enjoy the place where he come from. It is impossible. You put your people, you put middle belters, what they are going through today. All the killings that are happening in Benue State, you are the janitor. You orchestrated everything that is going on in Nigeria today, and today you stand here to talk nonsense. Now, listen to him.
We must resist it. We must stop it in the state of Nigeria. We must resist it.
You are who?
We must stop it.
You are who?
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral.
Aha.
They collude.
Aha.
They collude.
Aha.
They collude.
Aha.
With the armed bandits.
Oh yeah, really?
They kill people.
Okay.
Kill Nigerians.
Okay.
They facilitate their movement.
Yes, what are you doing?
Them.
Uh-huh.
If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings,
yes,
you will all die one by one.
You will die first. You will die first. You will die first. I have already started from you. You are going to die first before any Nigeria. You are going to die first. First of all, let me tell you, Danjuma, they have started attacking your business. You know they have taken, you know your business, you know the business, your license. They are taking your license away. And this, we know you are stickily rich because of the oil well you have. You are multi-billionaire. You give charity in billions. You give billions. But this problem, you initiated it by fighting against Ojukwu. So, who are you calling now to rise up with you? Who are you calling? Are you going to rise up? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just the way we are shouting now, for those who are blinded, just like you were blinded in the 60s. We are shouting it now. For example, those kind of people like the one in the Afonso in Japan. I don't even know how that kind of person can be a Nigeria Association president in Japan. That is a disgrace. It means there is no Nigeria. Is it that there is no Nigeria in Japan? Because if this kind of person, this is worse than, that guy is worse than Buhari. If that guy can be your president in Japan, it means you people don't have anybody in Japan. Because they say we're a blind man, where in a country where there are blind people, one-eyed person becomes their leader. So if this man that talked about Simon Ekpa is the Nigeria Association president in Japan, it means you don't have nobody in Japan. How can that kind of person be your president? Ordinary community chairman in Europe, he cannot be. He should come to Europe and see the people that are leading communities in Europe, Igbo communities. He should come to Europe. Nobody is in Japan. It means Japan is there is nobody at all in Japan. If that guy is a Nigeria president, I believe he is not. But if he is like what somebody posted that he is the Nigeria Association president, of course, Nigeria don't have representative. We know that, but this one is the height of it. Now, listen to Danjuma again.
The ethnic cleansing must stop in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play.
He says Somalia will be a child's play. He says Somalia will be a child's play. How many terrorist groups do you have in Somalia? How many? How many terrorist groups do you have in Somalia? How many terrorist groups do you have in Nigeria? Now, this man is said Somalia will be... Somalia is a heaven now. So, after listening to Danjuma, I will now direct my question to him and go on this evening. So, wait patiently for this question.
I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country. Defend your territory. Defend your state.
Are you going to defend it too?
You have nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go.
It's a lie. This is where you lied. We have a place. It is called Biafra. So Danjuma, you are still not getting the point. You are still not getting the point. The point is that you are living in mirage. You are still calling on people to rise up to defend your oil well. You are still calling people to rise up to defend Nigeria because of the oil well you have. Nothing more. If you don't have oil well, if you have been killed like Afonja, or if they are dealing with you like they did to Afonja, you will not be shouting for Nigeria now. If you don't have oil well, you cannot stand there and say Nigeria. You will be fighting for Nigeria disintegration. But because of the oil well you have in Biafra land, that is the reason why you can stand there and shout, rise up and defend your country. You do not have another place to go. Who told you? We have another place to go. And that place is Biafra. It is called Biafra Republic. And in case you don't know where Biafra Republic is, go and check the map of the old eastern region of Nigeria. That is the map of Biafra. Now, those of you who are saying Biafra this, Biafra that, Nigeria this, Nigeria that, before 1960, the old eastern region ran a very progressive government that generated billions as at then through agriculture. Then we do not have oil. Today, T.Y. Danjuma have oil well in Biafra land. Who knows how many oil well he has in Biafra land? This is not allegation. I am saying it. He has oil well, so many oil well in Biafra land. And that is the reason why he can stand here to say, rise up, go and fight to defend Nigeria because you don't have another place. We have another place, and that place is Biafra Republic. Now, my question to T.Y. Danjuma and Gowon is this. Is this the Nigeria you fought to keep as one? The answer is no. Today, because you were fighting ignorant fight, you fought ignorantly, you fought Biafra ignorantly, and people are still ignorantly saying one Nigeria today. If all these people that fought against Biafra in 1967, between 1967 to 1970, can today be shouting on top of their voice, who are you to talk about one Nigeria? Who are you that were born in 1980 to talk about one Nigeria? Who are you that were born in 1970 to talk about one Nigeria? Who are you that were born in 1990s to talk about one Nigeria? If all the people that fought for the unity of this country, the country has failed them. Now I want to show you this. I want to show you this. Did you see the place where Gowon come from? There is tension. The tension heightens in Jos over alleged plan to install Emir. You see, after the fought Biafra, instead of fighting for their own people, they fought against Biafra. Today, that thing Ojukwu saw is manifesting. What Ojukwu saw is what? Manifesting in Danjuma's domain. Danjuma is about to poisia alanye Emir. Whether he likes it or not, and my prayer is that Danjuma, you are going to be alive and you bow down to Emir before Biafra exit. Because whether you like it or not, this Emir, you see this Emir, you see this Emir is a bygone story. They are going to install him either in the secret or in the open. They will install him, and that is the end. Now, I want to tell you also, in 2018, in case you don't know, in 2018, they also installed Emir in Abuja. In Abuja. They installed Emir in Abuja. And as I'm talking to you, it brought a lot of problem in one Gwari or whatever, Buhari, whatever they call it, Buhari local government in Abuja also. They installed Emir in 2018. Go and check it. When we are talking about Fulanization of Nigeria, people don't know what is going on. You see, it is step by step. They only know that Nigeria is already collapsing. That is why they are coming out openly to do what they are doing now. In Abuja, how many of you know that they installed Emir in 2018? In Gwari, in Buhari, a local government in Abuja. How many of you know? Those of you residing in Abuja, how many of you know anything like this? Of course, the news will not carry it now. The news will not carry it. But I'm telling you today that in 2018, and all these things were happening immediately after 2015, when their man, the Usman Danfodio of the modern days, which is Buhari, came into power in 2015. Fulani went on rampage. So, you don't know which places. Do I begin to list all the places that have installed Emir between 2015 to 2020? Do you want to know the list? Okay. In fact, let me tell you again. In Lagos State, I have shown you before. In Lagos State, they have installed Emir of Lagos. Emir is now settling land dispute in Lagos. Now tell me, what does Fulani man know? What does Fulani man know in Lagos? A Fulani man coming to Yoruba land to solve land dispute. A Fulani man. What does it tell you? A Fulani man coming to solve land dispute in Yoruba land. You see? That is Fulanization of Nigeria, my people. It is happening right in front of you. They have also tried to install it in Imo State. I don't know whether that Imo Emir have succeeded or what they have is Chief Imam. They first of all installed Chief Imam of Imo State, and they are using Igbo man, a fake Igbo man. So when the fake Igbo man becomes the Chief of Imam, the next thing is Chief Emir of Imo State. They put it in one community, they install it there. They will be doing gidigba, 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 gidigba. Before you know it, it goes to one local government, and they capture Imo State, the heart of Igbo land. Now, what are we talking about? T.Y. Danjuma. This is it. Tension heightens. Let us even read it. Tension heightens in Jos over alleged plan to install Emir after killing of Jos people. They are now ready. They are now ready to install the first Emir in Jos for a start. And TY is here. You went to London. When you were going to London to parade yourself and salute the London army, the British army, salute them. They gave you red carpet. You walked and they gave you oil well. You didn't know what was coming. And of course, the next thing you do is to just say, let it go. That is the next thing you will do. Instead of you losing everything you have fought for, suffered for, you will shamelessly and cowardly say, let it go. Let it go. A loser. A loser. Look at what they are doing to you. Tension heightened on Friday in Jos City and Bukuru town in Plateau State over an alleged plan by some people to install an emir in Jos South local government area of the state. The tension arose. Let us see again. The tension arose when an invitation card purported to be from the Bukuru Emirate Council inviting the public to the inauguration of one Samaila Abdullahi as the Sarkin Kerana, 4th of Bukuru Emirate on August 1st, 2020, which was 2 days ago. Who knows whether they succeeded in installing it? At a location said to be Palace of the Emir of Bukuru, was circulated in Jos and other parts of the state. Are you seeing it? But in a swift reaction, a federal lawmaker representing Jos South, Jos East constituency, Dachung Bagos, alerted members of the public of plan by some people to cause a fresh crisis in the state using the Emirate system. You see, Bagos, who described the move as an invitation to anarchy, said in a statement on Friday that no Emirate system existed anywhere in his constituency. Now, he don't even know there is Emirate already. When they are inviting people to his palace, to the Emirate palace, he don't even know. He won election and he went to represent the people of Jos South without knowing they already have Emirate in their own constituency. Now, the same thing is happening in Lagos. But Lagos' own is more refined. The Lagos' own is more highly refined Emirate because he is already settling land dispute in Lagos. This one, I have to bring the video to you because, of course, I have shown this video to you before, the Emirate in Lagos. I have shown it for you, but let me also bring it here since we are already addressing where they have installed Emir at the moment. Now here, one moment.
The king of the Fulani
dressed with a turban by... Every month at the palace, the ritual remains the same. The king of the Fulani is dressed with a turban by his assistant. After a brief meeting with his emissaries, the Council of Traditional Leaders begins.
Most of the time, the people come and bring their problems, to me, and we'll try our best to see how we're going to solve it. If it is something we can solve, we do it immediately. If it is not, we give them time to come back. Or if it's something that has to do with the law enforcement, we talk to the law enforcement.
Land disputes, family quarrels, attacks, and...
Did you hear it? Land dispute, family quarrels, attacks. Did you hear it? A Fulani emir in Lagos is settling land dispute in Oduduwa land. Aro, this is abomination. This is sacrilege. It is sacrilege. A Fulani emir in the whole civilized Lagos is settling land dispute of Yoruba, between Yoruba people. Now, watch it again.
Turban by his assistant. After a brief meeting with his emissaries, the Council of Traditional Leaders begins.
Most of the time, the people come and bring their problems, to me, and we'll try our best to see how we're going to solve it. If it is something we can solve, we do it immediately. If it is not... Somebody
said, whether you notice the cow head on the seat, that is the symbol of Fulani now. If you don't have cow, that means it's not a real emir of Fulani. So he must have cow. Look at it. The sign of destruction. Look at the cow head. Sign of destruction, sign of stagnation, sign of primitivity, sign of backwardness. Even though he's a billionaire, he has looted oil, well. He is in charge of, they say he have a company in their family business in Port Authority or Nigeria in Apapa Wharf or something. We all know it is all nepotism. It is, government of settle me, I am from the north. And they are squandering. When you hear people are collecting contract of billions of naira, you don't know what was going on for all these ages. Many years. When you listen to ordinary minister of humanitarian affairs, squandering and looting 850 billion only in 3 months of lockdown. You people don't know the kind of money these people... So when you see them parading themselves as businessmen and rich northerners and rich Alhaji, you don't know where they... We all know how they make their money.
Not, we give them time to come back. Or if it's something that has to do with the law enforcement, we talk to the law enforcement.
Land disputes, family quarrels, attacks, and armed robberies are all on the agenda. The king of the Fulani people in Lagos is called upon for any community-related problem. It is a community that also suffers from discrimination. The Fulani are regularly accused of being at the root of deadly violence between farmers and herders in central Nigeria.
Anywhere you say a Fulani man, people see them as killers. But it's not true. A Fulani man is a wonderful person. He accommodates. He likes his people. He likes his neighbors. He interacts. He's a very social person, a Fulani man. But you know what?
Yes, we are seeing this social in Fulani. We are seeing them in Zamfara State. We are seeing the love of Fulani in Zamfara State. We are seeing the love of Fulani in Katsina State. We are seeing the love of Fulani in Benue. We saw their love in Southern Kaduna. In fact, their love in Southern Kaduna is flowing like blood. We saw the love of Fulani in Yoruba land. We saw the love of Fulani in Edo State. We are seeing the love in the so-called South. We are seeing the love of Fulani in Biafra. Their love is blood. The love of Fulani is overflowing. The river that overflows, cutting off head, chopping human being, killings, raping. We are seeing the love of Fulani, and that is what you have to say. So Fulani love their neighbors wonderfully well. That is why you cannot proscribe them, because the Afonja is there. Usman Danfodio, somebody is taking up from where he stopped. So we understand your love. Continue.
there is no society that there's no bad eggs.
Mohammed Bombado is also an influential businessman. For 3 generations, his family has developed a major dock workers company in the port of Lagos. Like his royal title, he inherited the family business, which he continues to grow despite coming from a minority ethnic group.
Collaborate very well, we think very well. Now, yeah, there will be issues, but issues will not be trashed out on the level of where I come from. It's on the basis of that objectivity of what the issue is, not of the color. I mean, not that I'm misunderstood. No, we don't. Issues should not be seen in that light. No.
The Muslim Fula Hausa community that Mohammed oversees accounts for 5 million of the 20 million people living in Lagos.
So you have all seen it. Remember, I just mentioned few places that they are already installed emirate. So T.Y. Danjuma and Gowon. Is this the Nigeria you killed millions of Biafrans to make one? Is this the Nigeria? Is this the Nigeria you killed and starved millions of Biafrans to keep as one? Now, I want you to listen to this.
First of all, let me begin to say that I'm happy that the development, because the military is one of the only standing institution that is standing for the defense of Nigeria. And it is the responsibility of the Chief Minister to have done what he has done. The body of inquiry precedes a court martial. It's, as the name implies, it's a board of inquiry.
Now, did you hear that? That the military is the only standing institution to defend Nigeria. Now, this military that this man say is the only standing institution has been compromised. On the national, this is a channel television. Everybody is analyzing. This man say that the military is the only standing institution. And this was then today. Now, if military that was only standing institution in Nigeria is now compromised, is there anything standing in? So what do when we say Nigeria has collapsed, do you understand the point now? Do you understand the point? When we are telling you that Nigeria has collapsed, this is it. This is it. This man say the only standing institution is the military. And that military now is crashed. Military has been compromised. They are colluding. According to T.Y. Danjuma, the governor of Borno State say there is sabotage. Highly placed people are talking about the military. Military is down. It is compromised. You have even Boko Haram member in the military. In fact, Burutai know where Sheku is. Sheku is. Sheku also know where Burutai is. They know each other. They call each other on phone. In case you don't know that. And one of these days, we are going to bring conversation. Any day they are going to make another call now, we will tap into the telephone and bring you the conversation between Burutai and Sheku. Now, listen to this man. He said the only standing institution in Nigeria now, then when he was making this interview, is the military. And that military is no more. It has been compromised.
It is standing for the defense. Let me begin to say that I'm happy that the development, because the military is one of the only standing institution that is standing for the defense of Nigeria. And it is the responsibility of the Chief Minister to have done what he has done. The body of inquiry precedes a court martial. It's, as the name implies, it's a board of inquiry. After that board of inquiry, it goes to court martial. If there are people found accused, then it goes to a court martial. So what he has done, he's really followed the due process, and I commend the Chief Minister for this.
So, in this case now, because in the setting up of that panel, he says those who might be found to have collected a bribe, that both the giver and the taker, so if the two of them, a civilian and a military man, for instance, are found to have colluded and given or taken bribe, would the civilian be made to face the court-martial? Of course, definitely not. The court-martial is meant for the military.
No. If a civilian goes to commit an offense which is detrimental to the military reputation, I think he has a responsibility that you see, the court-martial is part of the legal system of our country. The civilian courts can deal with a court-martial equivalent to a high court. The civilians can deal with the civilian part.
Okay. Within the court.
People say keep secret. All of my brothers say keep secret. Listen, what we are doing now, nobody is looking anybody's face. In case you don't understand the predicament of the people of Nigeria, where a chief of military, where a military chief is aiding, abetting, and sponsoring terrorists. You think it is a child play? When a government is romancing terrorism, you think it's a child play? If it requires tapping into their telephone call when they are calling the terrorists, is the only way to prove to the entire world what is going on. Believe me, if I have the opportunity to tap into the Brutai call when he's speaking with Sheku or Sheku, I will do it. It is a matter of proving beyond reasonable doubt that the military chief in Nigeria is colluding with the bandits and the terrorists. I did not. In case you don't understand what is going on here, this is a man who fought the war to keep Nigeria as one. This man you are listening to now, let me play it again because a lot of you don't understand. You don't know, of course, you don't know where your right end is where another right start. Where your own right end is where other people's rights start. Now, we are talking about Nigeria's situation, and the only solution is the disintegration of Nigeria. I am now telling you the Nigerian government is sponsoring terrorists. I have played audio. I have played 2 audio here, proving that the government of Nigeria is sponsoring terrorists. And not only that, a highly placed Nigeria who fought war, a general, retired general in Nigeria, who fought war, come here to tell you that the military are colluding with the bandits and terrorists. You think it's a play? He went further to tell you, if you don't rise up to defend yourself, you will all be killed. You think it's a child play? A sitting governor, where the war is taking place, came publicly to say there is a sabotage. You are still worried about me tapping into their phone. Let me play that Juba again.
Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play. I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state. You have nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go. God bless our country.
You see? So what else is more than this? You see, T.Y. Danjuma should learn how to use starvation on the terrorists. Tell him to use starvation to starve them. Tell T.Y. Danjuma to advise the government to starve the terrorists. He should also give a blockade to the terrorists so they will not receive arm. Now, for those of you, my wonderful people living in Jos, saying you don't have Emirates in Jos, I am giving you an assignment today. You can't sit here and say there is no Emirate in Jos without, first of all, going to this place they have in their invitation to find out yourself. They cannot just give flyer. The point is that you will not know that they have already within themselves instituted that Emirate in Jos. You don't know it. You will never know. Only when they come public. And believe me, before they come public, they have done a lot. It means they are ready to kill anybody that even crossed that place. So, those of you in Jos, in Plateau State, that are saying now that there is no Emirate in Plateau State, what I will tell you is this. You go to this place where they have this Emirate and find out yourself whether there is anything like that or not. And before you go, let me read where the place is located so that you don't do mistake. You see, they say that the place is in Jos South local government area, and the place also is called the Bukuru Emirate Council. Bukuru Emirate Council. So you have to first of all go to the Jos South local government area, and then when you go to Jos South local government area, you go to a place called Bukuru Town. You go to Bukuru Town, and when you go to Bukuru Town, you begin to make your inquiry. Is there anything like Emirate? Go to that invitation they send you. That invitation they shared in Jos. Go take the invitation with you. Go there, make your inquiries, ask, and you will find out there is Emirate already in Jos. It may be unofficial Emirate, but they recognize it. They don't need it to be official. Like in Lagos State, when they confronted the man in Lagos, the one I showed you now, he said he is not Emir, he is just Fulani chief. That is what they say. But guess what? He is settling land disputes in Lagos. And guess what? All the Fulanis, all the Northerners in Lagos pays homage to him instead of paying homage to the Oba of Lagos. So that Oba of Lagos that wanted to drown us in Lagoon out of ignorance, they are now not paying, the Northerners are not paying homages to him. The Northerners that are going to him now are just going there for formality. They just want to go there to show balance that yes, we are coming. We are, you are the Oba. But the main emir that they pay homage to is this Fulani. So these Northerners that are going to Oba of Lagos, they are just going there for formality to continue to calm the tension in Lagos. That's what they are doing. They calm the tension. They calm it down. until they register in the system very well. The thing, you know, stay for many years before you know it. The emir will come out, and if you do, they kill you. By the time the emir injects like millions of Fulanis in Lagos, you will see any day Oba talk him, they will go there and strangle him alive. So that is it. Now, like I said, you have heard the voice message I played, and you have heard the video I played about Zulu, the governor of Borno State, saying there is a sabotage. So this evening, I have been able to prove to you that the government sponsor, arm, and abet these terrorists, and the idea is to conquer Nigeria. Islamization, Fulanization of Nigeria. And in case if you have a different opinion from what I have done today, remember, this is awareness for Biafra independence. What I have said today and what I have demonstrated today is the reason why we are looking for Biafra. You can't have a country that have different cultures, different ethnic group, hatred, and tribalism. You can't have a country that you have tribal war and you continue to say you want to continue to be one country. What are you looking for that you have not, that if you could not get it since 1914 to 2020? What is it you think Nigeria have to offer you? That you can, if Nigeria have anything to offer, what is it that you think that Nigeria will offer that they have not, that could not offer between 1914 and 2020? Nothing. Nothing. It is getting worse on daily basis. Go and check the history of president from the military to civilian, and check the progressive. Check how progress, whether they are making progress or they are going back, they are going downward. You know. So the point is that Nigeria can never work again, and that is the reason why we are looking for Biafra. We want a country that will have same culture, same value, same understanding, and one people, and not people who live in the bush. Even southern and northern Nigeria is even better. Northern Nigeria and southern Nigeria is even better, like what you have in Sudan, because we can have a mutual understanding, no matter the differences. At least now, the breeze has blown foul. We have seen the foul nyash. The Yoruba people know that Igbos are not their problem, and the narrative is changing. That narrative of yesterday is changing, and is changing very fast. So support Biafra today, and it shall be well with you. Remember, like I have explained, coming into force, the NATO, why they found NATO, why they found UN, why the European Union, all these organizations, ICC, they were found for just for peace, for global peace. Now, after the Biafra war, there is no mechanism in place to stop another war from happening. But you see, immediately after World War II, the world gathered together and put mechanism in place to stop further war from happening. And that is the reason why you have the UN today. That is the reason why you have NATO. That is the reason why you have European Union. That is the reason why you have International Criminal Court, ICC, to try genocide, to try war crime, to try crime against humanity. It is to maintain global peace. You see, after Nigeria's civil war, there is no mechanism. The only thing they did was to even wound Biafra more, to continue the war. The war didn't end. The war didn't end up to today. We continue to fight the war, and now it is now a different ballgame. We have changed the story and the narrative, and Biafra is exiting. And we are going to stop at nothing to see that Biafra comes. So, you that is supporting One Nigeria today, are you going to end up asking people to revolt against the army, like Danjuma is doing? You that is shouting for One Nigeria today, are you going to one day ask Nigeria to pray for peace, like Gowon is doing, after killing millions of Biafra? Don't allow yourself to be used by Fulani's caliphate against your own people. Receive sense and repent. Thank you for watching this broadcast. Tomorrow is another day, and the gospel of Biafra continues. It was a pleasure having you. Share this video, share this broadcast. Let it go through the crannies and every corner of Nigeria for people to begin to think and reason. It is Biafra or Biafra, because everybody will be alive to see Biafra, including Gowon and T.Y. Danjuma. Thank you, and may God bless Biafra Republic. Good evening.